Gi, a black belt master 1, 77 kilograms,
Fight.
main bracket 8th finals. Jacob Mackenzie with the red belt in the bottom position currently. Zagid, Bagautdinov in that top position, looking to establish the guard pass early on. Zagid with the black belt in the top position. Jacob with the red belt off the back. Some nice pressure work from Zagid though. Gives him the 2 points. Again, he's stuck in the half guard. Got to address that underhook, the left underhook in the case here of Jacob Mackenzie. Jacob can use this to sweep. He can also use this to threaten the back. Zagid's got a great base here from the wrestling days. Very hard to sweep from that bottom position. It's one of those situations where you've got to set up the sweeps with the definitive grips on either the pants or the sleeves to really negate that base of your opponent. Here we see a reverse half guard position. Largely this is Zagid keeping his balance in this top position, preventing Jacob sweeping up. Jacob basically wants to ooper and fire his right arm towards the scorecard you can see there in the background on the ropes. He wants to fire that in that position there. But to do that, he's got to open the legs. He's got to pick the time to go. If he's got leverage on the head as well, he's going to be able to lean Zagid back and utilize that sweep a little bit more readily. The problem here, though, is when Zagid feels that guard opening, he'll skip that leg out immediately and use it to base and stay in the top position. So there's a point here to pull the trigger. There's a point where the target crosses the crosshair, and you have to make sure that you're on target, otherwise you're going to miss the shot. So it's a precarious position for Jacob Mackenzie in this bottom position. With a 2-point lead as well as Zagid, Bagautdinov in the top position. I mean, from Checkmate International with a great wrestling background, it's going to be very difficult to sweep in that top position. So you've got to pick these poisons and set them up as well with the grips. Zagid trying to fight that, the right leg, excuse me, out of that position. Mackenzie looks like he's trying to set up level points here with the lapel. Looks to me like he's going to try and sweep off to his left side and get into that top position. I think he's trying to get Zagid to commit fully. He's got 2 minutes left to try and negotiate this sweep. And it becomes a scramble as well. And a scramble against a dominant wrestler is a difficult feat to achieve. What we've got to see here is Jacob tried to maneuver his outside leg underneath the right leg of Zagid. So imagine like a butterfly hook behind the calf. And when he comes up to the top, he's going to kick that up to the sky to try and lever his opponent. The key being here, that leg that's trapped to Zagid, that right leg, needs to try and lever that up to the sky to prevent Zagid from squaring it down to the mat and getting that top position. There's got to be, there it is. There's the point to go. Jacob Mackenzie seems like he's picked the right target here and accounted for the wind resistance, but Zagid putting the Earth's curvature into play here, another variable. That's nice work from Jacob though, readjusting, consolidating the information. What he did there was stack the hips as he came up, fired his hips down in a sprawl, got the 2 points, got a minute left here now. Now, this is the flip side of the coin here for Jacob. He's got to stay on top. He's got to control. He's in a better position to do that. You know, he stacked the hips off to the right side here, making it very difficult for Zagid to gain power and turn into his opponent. Also, it gives Jacob the opportunity to skip round to side control or go to the mount. Head and arm control here. Potential head and arm choke available. There's the 3 points for the guard pass. 5 and 2 now. Really impressive work from Jacob Mackenzie from the GF team. Making sure that he pulled the trigger at the right time. Oh, there's the mount here. He might get swept, however. There's an advantage for Jacob. Just a little bit overzealous in this pursuit, but it's the right call towards the end of the matchup. Doesn't have much time now, does Zagid, to spectacular game of catch. You can see there, he already accepted defeat there at the end of the match. Not enough time. Really impressive sweep from Mackenzie. Excellent timing as well to get to that top position.
Close your kimono.